My microphone is not working. It's not working. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it is. Is wait.
Is God voice working? Yay! Oh my God! Yay! This is so exciting. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Try to. It actually worked. Yeah, I'm so excited. Happy time. Yep, it's super happy time. What? Why is that like that? No one knows. No one knows. I want to switch sides. Can I switch sides? Maybe. Yeah. Okay. See you switch sides. Yeah. And then your messages should come up. But Road Dog, your messages did not come up over there. This might not be the best. This might actually be a really bad idea, having it like that. Okay. Now it's a good idea. I do such a good job. Yo, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So we are going back to the Old Testament just because all this other shit has pissed me off about Genesis. And before I start talking more shit than I know what I'm talking about, maybe we need to go back and read it because it has been a long while since, well, actually, it hasn't been that long since I read Genesis, but it's kind of a problem. Um, and I've been talking more shit than a little bit, and I might be wrong. There's a cat outside. Hold on. Hold on, you asshole. Come on. How'd you even get outside? Yeah, you know you're probably cold as hell. How'd you get outside? How'd you get outside? Hey, road dog.
Okay. Okay. Roadzoid, will you post another sticker? Because I don't think I can see you on the board. Oh, did he go on this one? Okay. Let's change that. and do this and this. No, stop it, little one. You can't bother me right now because I'm trying to do something. But I also was just thinking you were probably only stopping in to say hi. Because that's what people have been doing. Because, well, that's just what people have been doing. I can make the size bigger. Background can be a little darker, right? A little bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See? I think we did good. Overlay on. Okay. Now we'll do this one. And we'll do this one. We'll do this. And then we will get to. Man, I was hoping Miss Muddy was coming. But what day is it? It's Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th, y'all. It's kind of been going well for me today. Mostly, a lot of things have been bothering me. A lot of things have been bothering me today about this Ethiopian Bible and restarting over. And I wish that Miss Muddy would just pop in or somebody that can tell me if I'm doing right or wrong. Hey, Kristen, because I don't. Yeah, I hope people notice that those other live streams are bad. Huh. Like they literally lasted 2 seconds. And why did I don't know. Um I kind of want to read Genesis and then point things out about this Ethiopian Bible. Like, I kind of want to do that because the Ethiopian Bible, both times that it tries to explain Genesis, it misses the part about the first Adam and Eve. It doesn't even acknowledge that the Bible says there's two. So I don't exactly know why the Ethiopian version of the Das Bible, the Ethiopian version of God's unofficial biography. It it just I feel like it's got a lot of things wrong. And I feel like it's not my place. It's not my place, and I shouldn't even be doing it without actually reading the thing first. So we need to read this. I need to read this. Yeah. So it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Okay. So this is after. No, this was before the giant fight. Right. So this, I'm still holding to the fact that there was a fight between the gods before God made Earth. So there was a fight between the gods. So, so in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void. And darkness was on the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Then God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. So God came down here and he noticed like it was dark and it like freaked him out. So he plugged in a nightlight. And then he's like, yeah, we're just going to keep this nightlight on. So God divided the light from darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. So the evening and the morning were the first day. So God started at the evening time. So God is one of those people that gets up in the middle of the night and rearranges things. I've been known to do that, like a lot of times. I've been known to just wake up and rearrange things. That happens. Then God said, let there be firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. So the evening and the morning were the second day. Hey, Kristen, welcome. Welcome. I'm so glad to see you. We're reading Genesis right now because that Ethiopian Bible made me so very angry that I just had to go back to my comfort zone. But I will get brave enough to read that other book. But see, it's hard to read. So I went back to my home, the Old Testament. Um, so again, God got up in the middle of the night and started rearranging things until the morning. So God's like, up all night, sleep all day. work all night. God's a third shifter. Yeah, God. He works at night. He's like, I got up at like 6 p.m. Let me eat a Pop Tart and get to work. Hot Pocket, not a Pop Tart. I think God's a Hot Pocket guy. I think God would eat a Hot Pocket over a to- to- toast. What the fuck? A toaster. What is it that goes in the toaster? I don't remember. Something. Damn. It's gonna end up giving me a seizure. Pop Tart. That's what it is. I think God chooses Hot Pockets over Pop Tarts. Because God is a party animal. He's up all night. Then God said, let the waters gather. Oh, this should all be in God voice, by the way. What's the point of having God voice if you don't ever fucking use it? But I forget Mr. JT. Oh, I hope he comes in. I don't know. Has he ever come in before? I hope he comes in. But God's coming. Because I should have been reading all this in God voice. I'm unnecessarily uncool.
Okay. I said, me, God, right now in God voice. I said, let the waters under the heavens be gathered together in one place, and let dry land appear. I'm going to call this earth, and I'm going to gather together the waters and call them seas. And this shit is so good. Yeah, I found it good. It's good. Let the earth bring forth grass, herb that yields seeds, and fruit trees that yield fruit according to its kind, whose seed is in itself on the earth. Oh, yeah, so like apples and pears and shit. I can't read that name, but hopefully they come in. Yeah, you should come in. Hi. I can't read your name. I'm not very good at reading. But those people red pilled my thing. I hope they red pilled it. Would it tell you if they blue pilled it? I don't know. Don't blue pill my thing because that would suck. Okay. So, like apples and pears and shit. And the earth. Oh, hold on.
My bad. And the earth brought forth grass and all of those things, like apples and pears. And God saw that it was good. So the evening and the morning were the third day. See, God is a party animal. He's up all night. No, yeah, he works all night, sleeps all day. God's a third shifter. Well, at least at this time, where we're still at like adolescent God, preteen God. No, no, it would be adolescent young adult God. Yeah, and he cares about food. He's very frugal, but he rearranges at nighttime. I guess letting the seeds wake up to dawn, letting his new thing wake up to that fresh morning crisp. He's like, "Here, I made you all night, but wait for this." And then the sun comes up and all the things are like, "It's so good." Yeah, that's how romantic. God's so nice. And that's why he did that, so they could feel the early morning awesomeness. Maybe. I don't know. So this happened the third day. Oh, here we go.
Okay, what I say? Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night. And then let them be for signs and seasons, for days and years, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heavens to give light on the earth. I'm going to make a sun to rule the day and a moon to rule the night, and then stars just in case it's cloudy or something. Not cloudy. Needs to be really bright because the dark freaks me out. We need to have some light. Yeah, there needs to be a night light. Keep the bathroom light on. See what I'm saying? It's a thing. So we're just gonna like make these little things over here and with the moon, because the moon night might not be bright enough. So we're gonna give all these little lights also because the dark is fucking freaky. Do you know what happens in the dark? No one knows what happens in the dark because no one likes it. Look, it's a thing, and I'm not standing for it. Leave the light on. I need the bathroom light. Look, I'll keep all the lights in my house on. Think I won't? Yep, yep. So we need to have these stars right now because it's necessary. Completely necessary. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start streaming in the morning. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Sun and the moon. Yeah, I think this is good. This is actually really good. This is a good time. Yeah. Now it's time to go to bed. It's like 8 in the morning. I need to go to bed.
God is silly. And the evening and morning were made the fourth day. See, God's working third shift. God's doing this when no one's looking. Oh,
Okay. Let the waters abound with an abundance of living creatures. Yeah, we need all kinds of animals. Yeah, we need them to do things. Yep, we need sea creatures, bugs, the bugs that'll especially freak out girls in grade school. We need those bugs, lots of those bugs. And we need lots of fish, and we need some sheeps. We need a goat. Definitely need a cow. Definitely. But they're not known as cows at this point. They're known as Tauruses. No, I think there is the MILCH cow, which I think also look like a Taurus. See, nobody knows where the black and white cows came from. They're aliens. Yeah. Black and white cows are aliens. Look it up. No one knows where it came from. They don't know where it came from and they drink out of its titty. Yeah, it's good time. Okay. So we need all the animals and the evening and the morning were the fifth day. Let the earth bring forth. Yeah, I already said this. Okay. So yeah, now we're bringing the cattle. And yeah, that's totally awesome. But you know what? We're gonna, mm, we should make people. Well, I guess they wouldn't be known as people, but we should make little people. Not exactly gods. Well, actually, not gods at all. They should just do things. I don't exactly know what they're going to do, but they can do things and then they can make more of them, whatever they end up being. Because right now, like, I don't know what's happening, but we need to make people. Okay. So God's talking to himself, I guess. Let us make man in our image, according to our likeness. Let him have dominion over fish and sea. What? Okay. So, and have dominion over all the animals, over everything.
Okay. So, um, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him, male and female. He created them. Then God blessed them and said, so this is the first Adam and Eve that the Ethiopian Bible doesn't even talk about. And this is what I call the first Adam and Eve because I think he makes another Adam before he makes another Eve. I think he tells them to be fruitful and multiply. But then we don't know what happened to them. I'm going to keep reading and explain myself. I'm going to keep reading and explain myself. But I really do think this belongs in a different book. I don't think this belongs in our book right now because, well, you'll see why, and I'll explain myself. Okay. He created them and said, be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and subdue it, have dominion over all the animals, everything. And then God said,
See, I have given you every plant and herb, everything on the face of the earth, everything. Also, to every animal, everything that creeps, anything that has life, I have given you every green thing for food. And I think I'm doing such a good job. And
Um, the evening and the morning were created the sixth day. Hi, welcome. Sorry, I don't know when you just typed that, but I was trying to finish this chapter. And that was God voice, by the way. That was God finishing chapter 1 of Genesis, which, well, we're going to find out a lot of things. And I'm going to maybe give you a different perspective on Genesis. I've read this book a lot of times, so I have a lot of opinions on it. So I can maybe explain my perspective of this here book to you. No, see, I'm just gonna blow your mind because I she doesn't have a name. She doesn't have a name, but but this guy God made also doesn't have a name, and I think he's also not the Adam. I think him and the first Eve actually went away. I think he makes a whole new Adam and a whole new Eve. But we haven't got that far. I can't ruin it. We haven't got that far. That's literally the next chapter. That's the next chapter. But right now, God is making all kinds of things. And really, he's rearranging Earth at nighttime. That's why the night comes before the day, because God's third shift. God likes working at night. He sleepwalks and rearranges Earth. Or he just works at night to make him a new happy place. What's the question? There is no question. I'm reading uh well actually, what do you think about the first chapter that we've read? Well, you know what? You know what? How about we wait get through chapter 2. Listen to chapter 2 and then tell me what you think about it. He really was working all night though. That's why the night came before the day. Because God finished at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And he's like, the night's done with. All this stuff can come to life during the day. It's like watering your plants at sundown because they feel better in the morning because they get that brisk morning air. I think that's why God made everything at nighttime. Look, God has a whole personality. Oh, Andy has his own voice. Wait a minute.
hi, I'm God and God voice. Have a good time. Yeah. Oh, and I have ADHD, and they don't make God-sized Prozac, and sometimes I get really sad. But it's okay because then I read my unofficial biography, and it makes me laugh. Because what the fuck was I thinking? I was so young, man. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. Do you have
Hold on. Did you have a question for God? If he tells me the answer, I'll let you know. Oh, listen. God always talks to me all the time. That guy is up there in the corner laughing with all of us, having a good time. Although I've been being pulled in every kind of direction. But I think I figured it out. That's why we're reading the Old Testament. That's why we're reading the Old Testament instead of the Ethiopian Bible. I'm the best kisser in California. Is that why I'm still single? Ask God. I'm not going to ask him something silly like that. That's stupid. And also, you probably don't have enough money for those high class hoes. And fuck them. But we have such a good time. But do you want to smoke this joint, this cigarette, or drink some coffee? And I should probably introduce myself to you. I am the Saint of Awesome, your Superstone Sage, Saint Nikki K the Great, and I am awesome. It is a pleasure to meet you. And we read God's unofficial biography, Das Bible. Well, that's okay. And well, if you're the best, be the best. The right one will come along. But also, don't read. Tell people, don't tell people all about yourself. Ask all about them. People like talking about themselves. And if you're going to attempt to attract women, talk about them. They love that shit. You know what? I'm the best rapper. Yeah. Actually, God's the best rapper. He'll tell you all about it. But he also sings metal and doo-wop. But he is the best rapper. My mom, if you don't shoot your horn. Oh, well, yeah, but tooting your own horn only gets you so far. Really. Tooting your own horn is kind of an unnecessary thing because unless you are like an expert at something, can't really. Well, no, I'm not going to even say any of that. Toot your own horn. Do the best fucking job ever and let everybody know you do the best job. But if you're looking for a girl, talk about the girl. Well, you can't boast to me I'm married. And I tried that internet net love thing. It landed me in prison. So I won't be trying that again. Huh. So I almost didn't come here. Well, I'm glad that you did come here. We have such a good time. And there's normally people here. But I had such a hard time going live. I bet nobody even knows I'm live anymore on a different live stream. I thought I would get a lecture and get chewed out for something I didn't do. No, that might happen, but really you would have to done that. No, don't be scared. I'm fucking awesome. Well, I'm glad you've seen. Do you like it? You can pick whatever animal you want to be, but we all have wolf costumes. We fit in to get in, and we do what Jesus said. We are good at the world and we are good in the world. But we are not like these people. But we have to be like them. So we put on our wolf costume and we go into the trenches. I'm a sheep just like a wolf. Hallelujah, dude. Yeah. But I'm also live on YouTube, so I can't play any music. Really, I can't play anything. And usually my YouTube people are here, but like I said, I was having mic problems and I did a bunch of live streams, so people are probably like, what the fuck? No, I'm not even dealing with this. But also, I did switch books out of nowhere because we were reading the Ethiopian Bible, but it was pissing me off and I couldn't get through it. So I went back to the only thing I'm good at, and that is the Old Testament. So, look, let me look. I can't slap people. And I learned that in the middle of a situation that I'm not very good at being violent. And I'm a Scorpio. Supposedly, I'm supposed to be really good at that shit, but I am really bad at it. I talk a big game, but when it comes down to it, no, it can't happen. Yeah, I have issues. I have a lot of brain injuries, like a lot of them. You're a Leo. Oh, so you're good at that. Like, like being angry and lashing out. I lash out irrationally, but we're gonna go on to chapter 2, and we are gonna find out what's going on. Oh yeah, so God just finished the 6th day. So it says, thus the heavens and the earth and all the hosts of them were finished. And on the 7th day, God ended his work which he had done, and he rested on the 7th day from all the work which he had done. Then God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because in it he rested from all his work which he had created and made. This is the history of the heavens and the earth when they were created in that day. The Lord God made the earth and the heavens. Right. And I think this was after the giant dodgeball fights of the gods. Right. So God tried to make earth his happy place. Right. Because that's what it says without saying it. This is the history of the heavens and the earth when they were created, and the day the Lord God made the earth and heaven. Why would he make them? It's his happy place. That's where he went after the dodgeball fight in space. Robert. Hi, Robert. Welcome. I know you're not staying, but hi. It's nice to get your drive by. Thank you. Hold on. Wait. Who and why? Who and why what? And that. See, I can't. I'm bad at reading the chat when I'm trying to read. I'm bad at this. And what are you snoring about? What are you even talking about? Say in one paragraph what you're trying to say to me, because I don't know. I don't know what you're saying to me. So, after God's giant dodgeball fight in space, he made Earth. Okay. He made Earth and heavens before any plant of the field was in the earth, and before any herb of the field had grown. For the Lord God had not caused it to rain on the earth, and there was no man to till the ground. But a mist went up from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground. Okay, so in chapter 2, it's saying there is no Adam there. And actually, he didn't even give these first things that he created, he didn't even give them names. He just said, be fruitful and multiply, and then never talked about him again. Because, and over here in chapter 2, Warrior, hi baby. I'm so glad to see you. We have another friend here who just showed up today. He's giving me an opportunity to blow his mind. There's a big lag between. It's okay. Just if you're typing something specific, just give a hint to what I was. Never mind. Never mind. Just say whatever you want. Just make sure you guys say hi to each other so you can get acquainted with one another. But where you just know I'm about to say some off the wall shit that nobody else is going to talk about except for pagans. But it's absolutely true. There were people before the people. God made a first set of people, and he told them to go be fruitful and multiply, and didn't really give them any rules, just gave them dominion over the things that he created. And right now in chapter 2, it's saying there wasn't any man, there was no man to till the ground. So I'm not exactly sure. I don't know too. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I can't read that. Okay, so, okay. And there was no man to till the ground, but a mist went up from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground. And the Lord God formed man out of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils. Now, the first people, he just called them down, right? They were like, he just made two people. He made man and woman at the same time. These first two people, he made them at the same time. They were like meta beings or something. Because, well, it doesn't really even say what they look like. He just said he made them, told them to do things and go make babies. So I think that's what they did. They just went and made babies. And then it's right here. He's like, he made one man out of the ground, and the Lord grant, and he blew in his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living being. And the Lord God planted a garden east in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed, and out of the ground, oh, Lord, he had formed, and out of the ground the Lord God made every tree grow that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. The tree of life was also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So there's two trees. Everybody's like, it's one tree, but it's two trees. Okay. Now, a river went out of Eden. Why do we need to know this? Oh my God, I hate schematics. This is the worst part of the Bible. All these fucking words about things we don't really need to know. I Now I remember why I didn't want to read the Old Testament, because it's a bunch of fucking words. Okay. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna read it because we're not even close to being done. I need to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Now, a river went east from Eden, um, and it parted and became four riverbeds: Pishon, Halalava, Bedulium, Guyon, Hiddekel, and the Euphrates. Then the Lord took the man and put him in the garden to tend and to keep it. And the Lord commanded the man, saying, here we go. Needs good voice.
Okay. What I say to you, look, I said something. I know I did. Um, right here. Of every tree you may eat freely, but you see this red button shaped like a tree? Don't push it. Because if you push this red button shaped like a tree, you're going to die. So remember, don't push the red button. Yeah, 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 don't push the red button. It'll be a good time. Don't push it. It is not good that a man should be alone. I mean, I've given him a dog, I've given him a cat, even as a goat. Oh, and a tiny little pig. is the cutest thing. He named him Myrtle. Yeah, Myrtle the pig. Yeah, she's a squealer. Anyway, he's just so lonely. He's so lonely. So very lonely. He has nobody to call his own. Godarati, Bonacidi, Goduhrotee. Godarati. I'm the best rapper. The best rapper. Yeah. I also sing death metal. Ooh. And doo-wop. Because doo-wop is a shiznizzle, man. Oh, and I think I'm Snoop Dogg. I'm the best rapper ever. The fuck is wrong with me? I don't even know. Uh, yeah. Okay. It is not good that man should be alone. I've given him a cat. I've given him a dog. He has a tiny little pig. He named him Myrtle. Anyway, I am going to make a helper comparable to him. Out of the ground, the Lord formed every beast of the field, all this stuff. And he brought them to Adam to see what he would call them. That's that's how he got Myrtle the pig. And whatever called each creature, that was its name. So, if this not supposed to be
Being God voice. Anyway, so Adam gave names to everything. Everything. But there was not a um there was nothing found as a partner for Adam. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall on Adam. And as he slept, he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh in its place. Then the rib which the Lord had taken from man, he made into a woman, and then he brought her to the man.
Adam, come here. I got something for you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I know it. Think of like it. Yeah, Godarati, buy me CD. Look, Adam, I'm so excited. You have no idea. I got you a present. The best present. Yeah, man, I'm so excited. Look, close your eyes. Close your eyes. One, two, three. Ta-da! Ha ha ha! It's a woman. It's one of you, only with a slit instead of a pogo stick. Yeah, she's different than you. Oh yeah, she's a woman, by the way. Yeah, do this. It'll make you happy. Cause I love when you're happy. Everybody should have a soulmate. And you wasn't doing very good with the cat, the dog, the pig. Yeah. So I made you a woman instead. Yeah. But keep the cat. She's so cute. Take videos of her, on your ancient camcorder. You don't gotta know what I'm talking about, but just know you have an ancient camcorder. But don't tell nobody. I want cat videos on my YouTube. Man, that'd be so cool. Okay. So here's this woman. Yay.
And Adam said, "Oh, this is the best DMX CD. Flesh of my flesh and bone of my bone. He's got a great song on there. Yeah. I got blood on my hands because I took corpse. I got blood on my. No. I got blood on my hands and there's no remorse. I got blood on my dick because I took corpse. Yeah. That is a great song. Man, it's hard as fuck. It makes my inner gangster really happy. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. But anyway, Adam was like, this is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. DMX stole my line, by the way. And she shall be called woman. She was a very good female wrestler. She was called woman. That was Chris Benoit's wife. That was who he murked. Yeah, it was a whole thing. But anyway, she was a wrestler called woman. And she shall be called woman because she is taken out of man. So it's like, whoa, man. Okay. Therefore, man shall leave his father and mother. Yeah, but what happens when they don't? No one knows. Oh, I know what happens when they don't. It is a very, it is very stressful to argue with two people. But anyway, therefore, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. Like the Spice Girls song, to become one. Yeah. And they were both naked, and they were not ashamed. Because Adam didn't know about his man meat yet. And then he ran, well, not exactly. But Adam had no idea about man meat. Oh, Miss Mudduck, I love you so much. I love you so much. I was so worried. I was so worried. Yeah, definitely. I was so worried. Okay. Don't blame the man. Man. Oh, yeah, I forgot you had the ear infections. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, because it is a big deal when Miss Muddy leaves. She's a duck just like a wolf, by the way. She's our resident duck. I went to the doctor's today and got some meds. Oh shit. So you're gonna be tired as hell. How are you doing at work? Oh, by the way, we're going on to chapter 3, but we're at an hour, so tomorrow we're gonna pick up on chapter 3. Man, I we did really good today, didn't we? Hold on, Sparks. Hey, Bible lady, what are we supposed to address you as? Oh, you can just call me Sage or Nikki. I go, my name is Nikki, but everybody else just calls me Sage because I'm a sage. And I really am a sage in real life. I'm a Bible sage, but I I've been Bible lady so long, like I've been going by different Bible lady names. So I just keep it Bible lady. uh if you're gonna call me Nixter, spell it Nixter. CKSTAR, so I could be Nick Star. Yeah. I want to be Nick Star. Doesn't that make me sound like I could be like one of the Star Trek characters? Except for not those new ones. Man, that sucks. Why don't we say Star Wars instead? I'm Nick Star, head of Star Wars bullshit class. Yeah, Nick Star. That's so awesome. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Was it a double ear infection or you should be president? No, no, because I could be considered very anti things that you're not allowed to be anti, and yeah, I it wouldn't go so well for me. No. Oh, good, good. It wasn't double because the double ear infections are terrible. Anti normal, yes. I'm an anti preacher. I'm an anti normal anti preacher. Man, it's interesting. Well, I also love you, and I really do hope that you come back. Uh, I do this every night at 10 o'clock. All yeah, I do this every night at 10 o'clock, and sometimes I stream during the day because I get aggravated about shit. So I just stream my aggravation because I get highly confused and need advice all the time. Yeah. So is everybody ready for bed? Hey, real quick, Miss Muddy, Miss Muddy, we're back in the Old Testament. We're back in the Old Testament. Doesn't it feel a lot better than trying to compare this Ethiopian Bible to what we know to be true? What we know to be how it is. Like I know I feel so much better because shit actually makes sense now. Like the Ethiopian Bible is all over the place. And I know God's got ADHD, but I don't think it's anything like that Ethiopian Bible. I I just don't think that was ordained by God because it that's it's somebody made that up. Somebody made that up and it's just it, you know how I told you the New Testament feels really gross to me, like the books from Acts forward, all the Paul books and shit. Like that shit felt really greasy and snaky to me. This Ethiopian Bible is kind of like that. It just has a different feel to it, doesn't it? Like, Miss Mud Duck, does it feel gross to you? New, abolish the old. I have a real problem with the New Testament. Can I say something personal? Sure. Just don't make it too gross. I am on YouTube in a good way. Just don't make it too gross. I am on YouTube and also Facebook. So respect those rules because my channel is very important to me. It should be very important to you also. 3 hour kiss. Why are you trolling me? And I can't do anything for 3 hours. Oh, except for talk about the Old Testament. I could do that for 3 hours. But no, kissing gets kind of boring. Even foreplay gets boring if it's too long. Oh, here you go with that best kisser thing. Listen, the best kisser thing, that that is a different person than me. I get bored way too fast. I'm not boasting. It's what they said. Look, just someone journaling. Yes, just thinking of things. But Mr. Donahue, Mr. Bill Donahue, he goes live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. On pill.net, but also I think on YouTube. I'm not totally sure. But he goes live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And he was talking about the Ethiopian Bible because I've been bringing it up other places. And he said there are some true things in there. I guess you got to figure out what's true in there. And I think the part about the angels going to war, because we know that that did happen. We know the angels did fight. And I think the Ethiopian Bible does tell the truth about that fight, how all the angels fought each other. And I think that one angel who was put in charge of them, the Semi Jazazaz, I think that guy is Satan because he was the one put in charge of the angels. He was the one. And they said Satan was in charge of the angels. He was the one in charge of them. And the Ethiopian Bible says it's a guy called Semijezezez. And then Gabriel and Michael, they're snitches. They snitched on Satan and them. And they're the ones who made God sad because they told God what was happening. Even though they were like, you see it all, God, but we're going to tell you what's happening just in case you didn't see it. God didn't say that shit. He was playing video games. So they had to snitch on him. And they did. And then God got really depressed. And then that's when verse 6 comes in. But they're saying all of this happened in the time of Jared. That's all happened in the time of Jared before the flood. You're only on YouTube. I put his link to the thing in Discord. You would be able to watch them on Pilled. You don't even got to download anything. It's a browser site, and you can just watch them. I'm the saint of awesome. Do you ever relax and lean back and kick back? Usually no. Usually no. I'm one of those people that can just get up and go at any time. I sleep in my clothes, and if they let me, I would sleep in my shoes. And I've been in the same place for a long time, but I've also been homeless before for a long time. I sleep in my clothes, and I try not to take them off because you never know people, man. People go crazy. And I've been threatened to get kicked out of here over Donald Trump all the time. I've been emotionally blackmailed over President Trump. But Jared from Subway. Well, a flood did happen to Jared of Subway. Probably wasn't the same kind of flood. Am I the only one here? Probably Warrior just came in to say hi. Um, how do you say your name? And is that you on your picture? I can't see your whole picture. It shows four. Well, four people might be here, but there's a lot of people that just watch me. They don't chat because there's two or three people watching me on YouTube, and one of them may be my cousin. But people, they just like to hear the story. I'm surprised they're even watching this commentary. I appreciate that though. But I do wish that they would talk and tell me what they think. What do you think about the Bible? I don't know how to say your name. Is it Sparkster? Hey, I like that. I used to be Nixter, Nixter, or Nixtar, Nixstar. This one time when I was going to be a DJ, when I didn't know how to be a DJ, I went by Nixstar, Nixstar, and but Sparkster, what do you think about the Bible? Yeah, that's called ADHD. And you're an art major. That's pretty good. I was going to be a psychology major, but it turns out you can't be a psychology major and diagnose yourself. So there was no psychology class for me. You could be my sister, Miss Muddy. Fuck yeah, you could. I would be lucky to have a sister like you. It shows a lot of what happened. And if I could read the story without foreshadowing it, it would be a lot better. But I have a hard time doing that because you just kind of need to know everything in context. I think I like. We just tried to read the Book of Enoch. It's a giant ass lie. And the Vatican's not worth it. The Vatican is not worth it. The Vatican is a fucking lie too. That's not even supposed to be a thing. That is the exact thing that Jesus told you to stay away from. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Yeah, but again, it's like Mr. Bill Donahue said, the Ethiopian Bible, it does have a piece of truth in it. But you know, every lie is wrapped around the truth. It's the details. The devil is in the details because you can say the same thing but wrap different details around it every time. And that's what the book of Jubilees did. And that's what the book of Enoch is doing. And if you know Genesis, it is really hard to try to understand this different version of the same story, but that different version is mostly lies. And it's hard to read those lies and be serious. It's hard to take that book serious. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But Miss Muddy, what are you thinking? To play instrument? No. I don't play instruments and I can't sing, but I do listen to death metal and bluegrass and gangster rap. I love gangster rap. It's one of my favorite things because every once in a while people pick on me and I just got to pull out my inner gangster. Every once in a while I got to pull out my inner Tupac. Although Biggie Smalls is more of a gangster than Tupac. I almost said X Pac. been thinking about wrestling. Oh, and I also listen to reggae, but I mostly listen to death metal and ICP. I listen to ICP more than I listen to anything. Don't let me fool you. I'm a juggalo. No, my favorite color is pink. Most everything I have for my computer is pink. I love pink. I'm more of deep purple. The band Deep Purple, smoke on the water, no fires in the sky. Smoke on the water. That song was about a gambling boat. I'm thinking, but tomorrow is. Oh, tomorrow is Happy Valentine's Day. And today is Happy Friday the 13th. Yeah, I forgot tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I wonder if Dustin got me any candy. Wouldn't it be cool if he did get me candy? Maybe if he got me some cigarettes. He's already gotten me weed. So maybe he got me more weed. Wouldn't that be awesome? If he got me weed, chocolate, and flowers. Oh, that would be so awesome. My graduation in 75. I graduated when I was 30. I was in prison. That was real life. That happened. Yeah. That's how I ended up like not having to pay fines in Pennsylvania. I had to get my GED. I'm listening, Holy Groove, Love Blues. You got you got uh jeans for Valentine's Day. Well, that is kind of romantic. And they make his butt look nice. Yeah. Like, hey baby, try these cowboy jeans on. The reference I never had a first car, and I've only ever had a driver's permit. The doctor threatened to take my license when I accidentally overdosed on my seizure pills. I said I've never had anything more than a driver's permit, and I got that when I was 31, 32. But my favorite car is 1985 Monte Carlo SS. Yeah, I bet Miss Muddy. Try these cowboy jeans on, baby. I'm going to bed. All right, I love you, Miss Muddy. Happy Valentine's Day. Hopefully, you get chocolate. I like cars that look like they could eat other cars. Like, I want a car that says to one of those little Ford things, I will eat you. Your electric shit is my dinner. I like those kind of cars. So, go give the pillows some head and the sheets some ass and have the sweetest dreams ever, Miss Muddy. I love you. So, Sparkster, do you want to get ready to go to bed? And I really do hope that you had fun. And I do hope that you come back tomorrow. I don't know why my voice is cracking. Well, yes, I do. I smoke cigarettes. Yeah. Huh. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Okay. Do you hear me? Online jewel lady. Huh. Hmm. Um, So you smoked for that 40 years? I have a hard time with the whole smoking or quitting smoking. Like, I think I want to, but I think I want to quit, but then I end up not quitting. It's a real problem. And I have to learn because my dad's coming in May. We're going to go see midget wrestling in Tennessee. Well, it's called micro wrestling. We're going to see it in Pigeon Forge. And I have to learn how to smoke a vape because my dad will not let me smoke in his car because I am accidentally careless with my cigarettes. You need to take a break. You need to take a break. Yes, but I think my whole break is going to come in May when I'm going to be forced to smoke a vape. Did you ever see midget wrestling before? Is it fun? Did you ever see it before? A joint, smoke a joint. I would love to smoke a joint, but I can't smoke a joint. It's bedtime. You need someone to kiss. Yeah, no, I don't want to kiss no one. And no one wants to kiss me either, not even my husband. And he just don't want to kiss me because kissing is boring. Like when you've been together since you were like 18, this shit gets boring after a while. It's always the same shit. But luckily for both of us, we've lost every kind of drive. We don't even have it anymore. I roll a good tender joints. No, dude, I gotta have a joint the size of a fucking tree trunk. But I have slowed down on smoking weed a lot, like an ounce. This ounce I have has lasted me like 2 weeks, and normally it lasts me like a day and a half. I've been doing good. Yeah. You would enjoy smoking weed with me and you would get way too high. Yeah. But I do not smoke as much weed as I used to. I think I smoke more cigarettes than I used to, though. I need to start streaming in the morning. I yeah, I roll giant ass joints. But I don't smoke. No. Yeah, I need to quit smoking, but it's like really difficult. But like I said, when my dad comes, I'm only gonna be able to smoke the vape, and I've been trying to practice smoking a vape, but it is not the same. Well, you can't be kissing me. I am married. But here, hit this one hitter with me real quick, because we got to get ready for bed. Hmm. You know that I love these one hitters but they kind of are like they look like a crack pipe, kind of like a metal crack pipe. No, believe me, Dustin is not lucky. You know my Bible lady personality? I'm kind of like a wrestler. I live my personality. And it angrifies Dustin a lot. He's always looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? I hope he knows how to kiss right. No, I'm telling you, neither one of us kiss. We don't really kiss anybody. Not even the freaks. Because we have a bunch, like, we have two kids. They're grown ass adults. They're 20 and about to be 19. Yep. Your husband should be. Oh man, he's been in bed since like 7:30, which is kind of aggravating because I sat here forever by myself. Yeah. Usually he's playing that Helldivers video game, and you'll hear in there going, "Motherfucker, Jesus, Jesus fucking Christ, God damn, I hate these motherfuckers." Yeah, all the time. That's all he says with the Helldivers. He's like, "Okay, just kill me one shot from 40 yards across the game. Okay." And then you just start cussing because Helldivers is amazingly terrible. Yeah, we need to go give the pillows some head, the sheets some ass. Put some lipstick on, put a ring on it, get it all over your face, and then give your sheets the most tender loving. Have a postcoital cigarette, smoke a bowl, and have the sweetest dreams ever. Now I'm gonna wait for y'all to say goodnight, and then I'm gonna say goodnight, and we're gonna go. I really do hope you come back tomorrow, Sparkster. Please tell me you're gonna come back. You know what? Better yet, what did you think about hanging out here? Was it fun? I mean, I hope it was fun. You did stay for a very long time, almost for the whole thing. So, did you have fun? I never even asked you that. I should have asked you that. Uh, I love you too. Yes, you are totally invited back now. we are going to go ahead and go get some sleep. And we'll be back tomorrow at 10 p.m. Although, if you catch me live and during the day tomorrow, I'm probably talking about something that made me angry or talking about watching other people's streams and things I learned from them about the Bible. Also, Mr. Bill Donahue and a girl called Neo. Oh, there you are, Road Dog. I thought you left. Have fun, I'm sure we would. And yes, you're cool to hang with. My hair is big. Goodbye. Good night, Road Dog. Even though I thought that you left, fell asleep. Yeah, my voice tends to do that, make people fall asleep. Or, all right. Well, now I'm out of here for sure this time. Good night, Road Dog, and good night, Sparkster. Man, I love that name. That is so cool. Anyway, I'm out of here. Goodbye.